Sub vlog channel. So I'm about to go and get tattooed, and I just thought I would start my vlog because I hadn't started it yet. I'm really running late and I have no idea if they're going to let me film in there, but if they do then I'll insert a clip. If not, then I will show you right afterwards. So see you in a bit. I'm so nervous, oh my god. So I'm back from getting my tattoo and it was absolutely fine. I know that I took Sam with me and I did ask if he could like film a little bit, but it was really difficult because I was kind of like behind a barrier and Sam wasn't allowed to come through with me. Like he sat on the little like sofa bit and just waited for me, so we couldn't really like get a good shot, and obviously like I was facing the other direction because I had to like lie down, and just the way that everything worked out, I was kind of in the worst position to be filmed, so there was like barely any footage, and also the footage that Sam took was quite shaky, and then this guy stood up like right in the way, so that kind of sucked, but it's okay because I'm going to show you and talk through everything now, and the footage would literally have just been the same all the way through because nothing dramatic happened. I literally just laid in the same space like the whole time. So the pain was so much like better than I thought it would be. I was expecting it to be so painful, but honestly like it was pretty easy. There were some parts of it which were obviously like quite painful and kind of like made me go a bit like ooh for a second, and he'd be like, oh, is that a sore spot? And I was like, yeah. But because it was quite a small tattoo and he was just doing like small strokes, it was fine, and there would be some bits that were quite painful and like quite sore, but then other bits like I literally couldn't feel. I could just like feel the vibration of the needle. I felt like it was definitely more painful like kind of round the front of my ribs. I will show you the tattoo in a minute, by the way. It was definitely more painful kind of like round the front of my ribs rather than like round the back of my ribs, but yeah, overall it was absolutely fine, and I'm not normally that great with pain, so yeah. Honestly, I don't really know like what my pain threshold is like. I would say it's kind of like medium. I've had quite a few piercings and they're fine, but like this in comparison to piercing is probably like just as easy as getting a piercing done. That being said, obviously it's like quite small, and it only took about like 40 minutes, so it was like, you know, some people get tattoos that are like 4, 5, 6 hours long, and I can imagine that that would be really painful. But the fact that it was like quite quick and is quite small and there was no shading or anything, it was absolutely fine. So if you're thinking of getting a tattoo, then I would say go for it. It's definitely worth the pain. And now like it's fine, it feels fine. Whereas like when I got my rook pierced a couple of weeks ago, it hurt for like the rest of the day afterwards, whereas I'm feeling okay now. Out of 10, I maybe see the pain was like a, don't know, like, it depends, because some bits hurt a lot more than others, but overall maybe I'd give it like a 4 or 5 out of 10. It was definitely, okay, maybe like a 5. I'm gonna say 5 out of 10. It wasn't like excruciating, like it was absolutely fine. And I am planning to get a few more tattoos, and once I do have a few more tattoos, I'm probably gonna do a whole like tattoos and piercings video and like talk through everything. But my particular shop charged me £70, and I gave him a £10 tip because the guy was really nice. It's really difficult to show because of like the light reflecting off of the cling film because it's still like wrapped up. Hopefully you can kind of see. Does that make it any better? There we go. So this is what it looks like. Obviously it's just on like my left hand side of my ribs, and I absolutely love it. So I think I've talked through everything that happened. I basically went in, I wore like quite loose fitting clothes. I brought a Lucozade with me and I made sure that I'd had like quite a big lunch. I had macaroni cheese before I went, because I'd been advised to like go with a full stomach. And yeah, I brought my Lucozade, took it through with me, like sipped on it. When I got to the tattoo place, I asked if I could go to the toilet just to have like a nervous wee. And then when I was actually like tattooing, I just wore this like crop top thing under here. Okay, you can't really see. I wore a crop top that's like bunching up, but he just kind of like tucked it. I just stabbed myself in the tattoo. He just kind of like rolled up my crop top and like tucked it into my bra, and then he just like wrapped it up and he gave me some stuff to like clean it with, I guess. I can't remember what he said about like keeping the bandage on and stuff. They've given me like a leaflet of information that I need to read through, but yeah, overall it was absolutely fine. Like it was a good experience. I would definitely get another one, probably will get another one probably will get about another 5 because I've got quite a few ideas, and I don't know, I really like tattoos. Obviously everyone has their own opinions about tattoos and so many people don't like them. I personally absolutely love them. I've always really liked tattoos. I find them really interesting. I've always been like into art. Art was always my favourite subject at school, and I've always been really into drawing. I actually drew the stencil for this tattoo myself. What I did is I got loads of images of elephants off of the internet, and then I picked like 4 different elephants from 2 pictures of like elephant families, and then I kind of like merged the cutest elephants out of all of them into like one line of elephants, if you get what I mean. And I made some of them like a little bit smaller and like bigger and stuff, and I changed some of their legs as well, but I drew it out on Adobe Illustrator, printed it out and gave it to the tattoo people, and yeah, that's how I did the design. Obviously I'd be super grateful if you want to get elephant tattoos. Please don't copy exactly the same as mine, because I did draw it myself and I kind of wanted it to be like personal to me. But if you want, I mean, loads of people have elephant tattoos, but like, you know, if you are getting elephant tattoos, either like draw it out yourself or get the tattoo artist to draw up one. I would really appreciate it if you guys didn't just like completely take my exact design, because I wanted it to be unique for a reason. Oh, and if you're wondering just then about this like smudged eyeliner, when I was lying down like facing this way, so my head was like on the pillow. And whenever I lie down, the corners of my eyes leak, so it like leaked everywhere. That sounds really gross, doesn't it? But yeah, my eye, like, it smudged all my eyeliner. And I walked out of the shop and then I got home and I was like, oh, great. Okay, so sorry for the bad lighting, but I just thought I'd update you guys. It's now like 8, oh no, it's 9 in the evening. So I've been tattooed now for about 4 hours, so I thought I would take the dressing off because they said to take it off after 2 to 4 hours, and then to like wash it with warm water and then put some of the lotion on it. But I kid you not, peeling the tape off of my skin, like, because it had like cling film and then like masking tape or some kind of tape stuck to me, peeling the tape off was more painful than getting the actual tattoo. It was so painful because it was all like stuck to the hairs on my body and I had to like rip it off. It was like, oh my god, it was like I was waxing myself. So that wasn't fun. But I've now taken the tape off and everything, and this is what it's looking like. It's a bit shiny because I've just put some lotion on it, but yeah, it's looking good. Literally, look how red my skin has gone just from ripping the tape off.